So every other week for Flags. Now, also this morning we need to pray for Lindy, who has had surgery and getting out of the hospital even as we speak. I think Robert's there to get her out, and Shane just reminded me that need to pray for rain. Yeah. In Texas, you pray for rain. Let's go to God in prayer. Eternal God, we give you thanks for the blessings of this day, for this club getting together, for its work in our community. We ask that you bless our efforts to bless the food that is prepared before us, to take it to the nourishment of our bodies, and to keep us this day in your peace. In the name of Christ, we pray. Amen. Do you want me to introduce Blake?
Sure. Yes, please.
Once again, we don't have to listen to Shane. Blake is going to lead us.
I am. And let's all sing together, God Bless America, all right? God bless America, and that I love, stand beside her and guide her through the night with the light from above, from the mountains to the prairies, to the oceans white with foam. God bless America, my home, sweet home. God bless America, my home, sweet home. Very nice, guys.
All right, I didn't give you any warning, but Dr. Parma, will you lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance?
Sure. Please join me and stand, face the flag, place your hand over your heart. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, y'all may be seated. Friends, at this time, we are going to have introduction of our guests. And our secretary, Donna, is going to lead that for us. But before she does, she also has an announcement for us.
I have brochures today from Irving Fire Department in regards to safety class. They offer like CPR, hands-on. They have fire extinguisher training, fire warden training, like for your building and all. So you'll take this to your homeowner association, neighborhood association, building classes. They have safety house for schools, you know.
Donna, will you come forward so they can see you?
Oh, wow. Big time.
Yeah, Rick Lindsay may actually want to hear you. Thank you.
Good afternoon. Okay, I have brochures for Irving Fire Department that offer free classes to the public. You can go to your church, your homeowner association, neighborhood association, school. They teach hands-on CPR. They have holiday safety classes, which I've used. I put an oven fire out for Thanksgiving, and I was proud that I didn't have to call 911 with a kitchen fire. They have career days in school. They have the fire safety house that they teach children how to call 911. Fire extinguisher training. These are all individual classes and they're free to the public. So, you know, it's good for your churches. You can use them. Like the fire warning class, it teaches you how to get people out of the building safely. And this can work for a fire, bad weather, any other incident that you have in your business or church. And now for our guests. Our guests today are Heather Baker from Colinas Country Foundation. We have Alyssa Womack from the Irving Schools Foundation. Always welcome.
You can get the brochure.
this point, I'm gonna have Terry Oliver, who is our Director of Programs, introduce two of my favorite people to you. So take it away, Terry.
Good afternoon. We're so pleased today to welcome the Irving Schools Foundation for our presentation. We have Crystal Scanio here in the back with us. Speaker today will be Alyssa Womack, and she's going to tell us about a fantastic program that Irving Schools Foundation offers for the students of Irving ISD. So please, let's welcome Alyssa.
So much. It's great to be back. I was here a couple months ago when we introduced our scholars, your scholars. So that was a wonderful time. And I just have to give a little fun fact. My dad was a Rotarian. My maternal grandfather was a Rotarian. So I love Rotary. I was also a RILA recipient in high school. So love y'all, love Rotary. So thank you so much for being here.
We'll accept your application.
Oh, thank you, thank you. So I'm here to talk to you today about Supplies for Success. I know a lot of you are already familiar with Irving Schools Foundation because of our wonderful CEO, Crystal. But I'll just give a quick little recap. Obviously, we exist to support the students and the educators of the district. And we serve a pretty wide variety of students. We'll go down there. We have over 33,000 students in the district. We'll see how that changes with our incoming kindergartners and preschool, but it's obviously a very large district, over 2,000 teachers. That's just the teachers. We have over 4,000 employees, and we try to support not just the teachers, but any educator, all the different departments of the school district. Over 37 campuses and counting. They are opening up the new South Irving Collegiate Academy this fall, so we're excited for that. And you can see it's diverse. You all know how diverse Irving is. Our district is the same. We represent 96 countries and 56 languages. I only speak one of them. So
There's still time.
I have to have help. Over 80% of our students are designated as economically disadvantaged, and you'll see 100% of our students do receive free lunch. That is through the district, even though they might not be designated as in need of that free lunch. The district a few years ago, I believe, decided we're gonna make it free across the board, and so every student gets free breakfast and lunch, and we're very grateful for that, and we partner with them as well through Food for Thought, which I'm sure you all know all about as well. So it's kind of hard to see for y'all in the room, but I'm sure you're very familiar with this pyramid that talks about the various needs of children. And back when the foundation started in the 80s, they really focused on these self-fulfillment needs. So the scholarships have been around since the beginning, as well as the teacher grants. And over time, especially when Crystal came in and started seeing that the demographics in Irving were changing and that the needs were changing, we really started to implement more programs that serve those physiological needs, their emotional needs, and so that we're serving the whole child, realizing that some of those students were never making it to the college level, not getting there. And so before we offer them scholarships, let's take care of their basic needs so that they're succeeding in school. So one of those is our Supplies for Success program. It's been around, I don't even know how many years we've been doing it, a long time. I came on with the foundation in the middle of COVID, so I've had an interesting experience that a lot of the programs, I never saw them the way they were pre-COVID, but we have persevered, we've pivoted a lot. I know y'all have heard that word so many times during the pandemic, but we have had to do it. And so we have a wonderful new version of Supplies for Success. We do an outdoor drive-through event. Yes, it is in the middle of the summer and it is outside on concrete and it's hot, but we have so many amazing volunteers. We have a lot of amazing volunteers, and we hope that you all join us for that as well. I'm going to talk about that in a little bit. Can you hear me now? Ah, I'm back. So, I will just mention in the past, this was an in-person event where we offered a lot of different resources besides just the backpack and school supplies. They could get their immunizations, vision exams, even dental exams, even haircuts. And so now we're trying to bring back some of those elements. So we do have the drive-through event where we're able to distribute so many more backpacks. We give out over 3,000 last year, and then even more after the event were distributed to schools and various departments throughout the district. And this year we're bringing back our access to immunizations and then also vision exams through the Lions Club. So we will be doing our drive-through at the stadium, and right next door is Bowie Middle School, where students and families can go to access the other resources. You'll see this first picture on the left is our, I called it Mount Backpack. We're not in our warehouse yet last year. And so we stuffed backpacks full of supply kits, and we were at Bowie Middle School. This was not even a fraction of the backpacks that we built, but we had all of those ready to go. We transported them over to the stadium, and starting at 8 a.m., we had thousands of cars driving through and picking up their backpacks. You can see during the event, we have a lot of fun. We hold up signs, we dress up. We have some Star Wars characters that come. Last year we had some Disney princesses. So we try to make it a fun event for the students, even though it is a drive-through. We still want to get them motivated for the school year. And then in the middle, speaking of the fire department, they are such a big supporter of us every year. They collect supplies at every fire station in Irving. So if you have any supplies that you'd like to donate, you can drop that off at any fire station near you. They're actually collecting through the end of next Friday. So I'll go back up to the C2C store really quickly. Any of the supplies that we don't pass out on the day of the event, we are actually able to put in our community to classroom store. And that is a free resource for any teacher to come and shop for things for themselves in their classroom, but also things for their students, especially if they have new students who come in through the school year, or they have students who are hard on their supplies and need something throughout the school year. We're able to offer that. You all know, I'm sure, as much as I do, that teachers spend a lot of their own money on their classrooms. So we are really grateful to be able to provide this resource to them. So that's a quick rundown of the event itself. I'm going to talk to you about ways that you can help. You know that Rotary has, again, been a longstanding supporter of ISF and the program itself. So do you have the other little PDF? All right. One way that you can help is by volunteering, and we have that on our website, irvingschoolsfoundation.org. We're actually building backpacks the week before, so if you don't want to be out in the heat, I totally understand. You can come to our warehouse the week leading up to the 30th, so we'll start the 25th, and we'll be packing backpacks with school supplies kits, and that will be every day from 9 to 1, 2, 3, however long it takes to pack thousands of backpacks. But again, that is indoors, so you can come for a couple hours. You can come every day. We'll take your help. And then we'll also have opportunities the day of. So I will send that link to Terry to send out to all of you. And then this is ways that you can help. You know, we don't just collect supplies. We also try to help the students with uniforms. And in our new warehouse, we're very fortunate to have a uniform closet. We've been given some grants and actually some physical uniforms. So we try to fulfill those requests as much as we can. So you might be surprised to know that $5 will buy a whole shirt. Actually, right now, they're even a little bit cheaper because we're having all the back to school sales right now. So $5 buys one top. For $10, we can get a pair of pants. For $25, we can buy the whole outfit, including some socks and underwear and shoes. And then $30 we'll buy the backpack filled with all the supplies that helps them get started. So this link on here, again, I think they'll distribute it to all of you, but that link will help you, let you go and choose which levels. If you want to buy one t-shirt, or you say, I want to buy 5 backpacks, you can choose. And that's a great way to support the event as well. Are there any questions? I feel like I flew through that pretty quickly.
I have to apologize, I'm getting some disturbance back here. So run through the dates and the actual activities again.
Sure. Sure, so volunteering starts July 25th, a week from Monday, and we will be in our warehouse during that time packing the backpacks, and that's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. So it's really easy. We'll have an assembly line set up. We'll also be.
Oh, no.
We'll also be sorting all the supplies for the fire station. They'll be bringing that to us on that day, on that week. So we will be sorting those supplies. And then July 30th, that's the Saturday, we'll get started probably around, I'll be there very early. But 8 a.m. is when we'll start passing out the backpacks, and that goes until 12. So.
Oh, there it goes.
Any other questions? Thank you.
More of a suggestion, in the past, we've gotten together as a Rotary Club and gone on the same day, so we all have shirts or badges, that way you know that we get great photos of the Rotary group. So if we want to get together as a big day, that would be good. Let us know, Thursday or Monday.
Yes. And we have next week actually as well. It's not advertised, but we do have some other groups. We have actually 2 church youth groups coming next week for part of the time, and then a group of employees from Wells Fargo coming. So if you all wanted to come together one of those days, that would be wonderful as well. Yes.
Where is the warehouse?
We are located at 1216 Luke Street. 1216 Luke Street. It's just south of, it's at Pioneer and Confluence-ish Beltline. So it's very easy to get to, as our sign. And I encourage you, yes, if you have not been, even if you don't come to volunteer, I would encourage you to come check out the warehouse. We moved in just after this event last year. We wish we'd had it the whole time, but it's been a wonderful resource to us. We have all of our food there that we distribute on a weekly basis for our Food for Thought program. And then we are able to have our C2C store and our uniform closet all there in one space. So come check us out. We'd love to hear your tour. Yes, fully air conditioned, and we have cookies and drinks.
Oh, yeah. There.
Yeah. Any other questions?
It's not fully announced yet from the district, but we have heard rumors that they are possibly going to be enforcing clear backpacks for some of our students. We've heard middle school and high school, we also heard elementary and high school. That's something that we did not prepare for as an organization. We have all of our backpacks already donated, ready to go. And then we put out there for others to donate backpacks. So when Alyssa asked for the extra money for backpacks, we can really use the extra support as we think. We're not sure yet. We'll find out more next week, but we think we're gonna have to purchase about 4,000
Oh my gosh.
backpacks. In addition to what we already have. So if y'all know any groups that do contribute emergency funding for that, it is an emergency. Unfortunately, what happened in Valley was happening across the nation in our schools. We're seeing it's kind of a necessary thing. We just need to reinforce their backpacks. So we see us ask for backpack funding. That's really critical emergency funding. So
yes, thank you. I was telling Terry, I live in such a digital world now. I printed this flyer and then remembered that you can't actually click the links on a piece of paper. But if you would like the flyer, it does have the information information, and of course, then you can go to our website to actually make a donation, and I'll also send out these specific links to someone who can distribute it to you.
But Terry, you're gonna do that.
Yes, yes, so thank you all so much. It's wonderful to be here with you, and I'll be back. We've already scheduled some other times to come talk with you, so get used to me.
That's on sometimes. All right. Do we have any other announcements to share for the good of the club? Wow, quite much today. I guess Rick Lindsay's not here. Oh, hey, Rick. Sorry, I couldn't resist. We do want to announce that our board meeting is coming up at the end of the month. An email has been sent out, so if that concerns you, please make that time available. August 25th, our district governor will be visiting Howard Templin, so please try and schedule that and put it on your calendar now so that you can make sure to be here on that special day as well. And our next meeting will be next week, 7/21. Same bat place, same Rotary channel. So join us again next week. We'll hopefully have some good presentations to make, as well as having a wonderful speaker. So without further ado, if we have no other announcements, I invite us to all stand, and Richard Raymond is going to lead us in the four-way test.
Please join me in the four-way test of the things we say. First,
Is it the truth?
Second,
Is it fair?